Thank you, Chairman Seitz, Vice Chairman LaRose, Ranking Minority Member Kearney, and the Public Utilities Committee members. I'm here because I love Ohio. It's our home. I'm here to protect our most precious natural resource, water. Read the headlines. Water crisis not over after West Virginia chemical spill. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy could get up to $9,000 a day for water sales from Seneca Lake. CNX gas starts Utica well in the Meander Reservoir watershed. Toxic algae in Hoover Reservoir costs the city $723,000. Radioactive Waste Alert is an all-volunteer Columbus area grassroots organization. We organize because our water is worth protecting for our kids, our families, our community, our state. Why would we be concerned in Columbus other than the blue-green algae in the Hoover Reservoir? Because shale gas development waste is in the Columbus area watershed. There are 13 working injection wells in Morrow County, and 4 miles from here along the Alum Creek Greenway Bike Trail. Last October, the Ohio EPA authorized the Ohio Soil Recycling Company to recycle shale gas drill cuttings on their property on the banks of the Alum Creek. Well, what are drill cuttings? It's the solid rocks, clay, and sludge material that comes up when companies drill the vertical and horizontal borehole before they fracture the well for natural gas. And according to science, black shale drill cuttings can be highly radioactive. Every state but Ohio requires drill cuttings to be tested for radioactivity. Last spring in the Ohio budget bill, you, our Ohio lawmakers, redefined drill cuttings from TNORM, which is technically enhanced naturally occurring radioactive material, to NORM, naturally occurring radioactive material. So now, all drill cuttings can be dumped into any one of our 39 Ohio municipal landfills, unfit for low-level radioactive waste. Or they can be recycled for beneficial use without any radioactive regulation. In February, we received news that shale gas producers are dumping unregulated drill cuttings in our landfills, rather than choosing to process them in Columbus for now, because it's cheap. This is an abeyance for the Columbus area water supply, and yet a public health crisis for cities near the 39 Ohio municipal landfills taking shale gas solid waste. Not only do we dump Ohio's toxic radioactive shale gas solid waste and liquid waste into our earth, but Ohio has created a business model of importing toxic radioactive waste from Pennsylvania and West Virginia. The total waste injected in 2013 in Ohio was 686,900,928 gallons. And the top 10 counties that received this toxic radioactive waste was number 1, Trumbull, 2, Portage, 3, Washington, Noble, Coshocton, Guernsey, Athens, Ashtabula, Stark, and Muskingum. As of 3/3/14, there are 234 injection wells permitted, with 202 being active. There are no stainless steel holding tanks at the bottom of these injection wells. Toxic radioactive liquid waste is going straight into the open fissures and cracks of the rocks and earth below us, forever, to leak, seep, and migrate into our water supplies. Under current law, this highly toxic radioactive waste is not treated as hazardous waste. You cannot simply regulate away the hazardness, the toxicity, and radioactivity of chemicals. Ohioans ask that you, our lawmakers, will take a strong stand to support the health and safety of your constituents by publicly supporting House Bill 148 and Senate Bill 178, Citizens' Bill to ban Class II injection wells, and sponsor public hearings in your district to inform your constituents about the measures you are taking to protect the health and safety of your constituents. Ohio will become a toxic radioactive sacrifice zone unless we stop this massive dumping and injection of the liquid and solid shale gas waste in our state. Yesterday, well actually 19 days ago, I listened to the proponents of Senate Bill 310, and all were tossing about the financial savings that corporations and residents would find if Ohio's current renewable energy and efficiency bills replaced by Senate Bill 310. But let's look at the true costs of clean natural gas development. True cost economics is an economic model that includes the cost of negative externalities associated with goods and services. If the prices of goods and services do not include the cost of negative externalities or the cost of harmful effects they have on the environment, people might misuse them and use them in large quantities without thinking about their ill effects on the environment. Therefore, environmentalists support true cost economics to counter the impact of the negative externalities. I'm including an attachment, a list of costs that will affect working Ohioans regarding shale gas waste. So, who are we helping? Who are you helping with Senate Bill 310? Me, my family, my community, or the state we call home? Certainly not Ohioans who depend on pure water, clean air, and toxic radioactive free soil. Certainly not the 10,000 Ohioans working in the energy efficiency industry, generating $1 billion in energy savings for customers. And certainly not for your children or your grandchildren's environmental and public health future. Your job is to represent we the people. It's time to do the right thing. Thank you.